Hi, my name is Jennifer McCollum, and in this video, I'll be explaining my love for the game of softball and how it changed my life. From a very young age, my days were spent at the ball field. Both my mom and dad played slow pitch for many years, and I was almost always dragged alongside with them. Nearly 13 years ago, I was introduced to the one thing that I would fall deeply and utterly in love with: softball. At the age of 5, I began playing t-ball in North Vancouver, and to this day, at the age of 18 years old, I have continued to play the game of softball. Over the years, I began to realize that this was my passion. Almost every day after my dad came home from work, I would always ask him to go to the park and throw the ball around. After many nights of going to Blue Mountain Park in Coquitlam with my dad, practicing on a daily basis soon became a daily routine of mine. After many years of having games twice a week as well as 2 practices during that same week, all of my hard work finally paid off. In 2014, I was approached by a recruiting coach named Jim Wilkerson and was later invited to join one of their team practices. He explained to me that he was the head coach of a softball team based out of Bellingham and wanted me to travel down to the States to meet the team. To this day, joining that team was one of the best decisions of my life. During the 5 years of playing for Bellingham Powerhouse, we won the state championship 2 years in a row, and in our last season together, we won the national championship. When I first joined Powerhouse, I was a small and very bony 12-year-old girl who hoped of never dropping a fly ball during practice in front of my new team. Now, after being on that team for 5 years, I'm the complete opposite. When it comes to sports, I'm very competitive and hard on myself. I want to perform to the best of my ability every game in practice. However, as fun as that last season was, it was also one of the hardest times in my life. Halfway through the season, my mom passed away from breast cancer. She had breast cancer twice before that and won her battles. However, she unfortunately lost her life after having breast cancer for the 3rd time. The feeling of losing someone you love is one of the worst feelings someone should have to go through. It's like a piece of you is missing. However, the love and support shown from my coaches, teammates, family, friends, everyone a part of my life was unreal. They were there for me and my family from the very beginning and still are today. Without everyone's love and support during such a difficult time for me and my family, I might have quit softball. Thinking back on it now, I'm really glad I continued playing softball. Softball has changed my life in many more ways than one could even think of. Softball has been my escape route for many years now, and thankfully with the help of my coaches and teammates, they have helped guide me in the right direction after the passing of my mom. Any softball field is where I go to be isolated with a dozen of other girls and not have to worry about problems outside of those white lines. Over the years, softball has helped keep me out of trouble by encouraging me to continue making good decisions. One thing that I can certainly most take away from all of the years of playing softball are the friendships I've made along the way that will last a lifetime. Not only that, but the morals and lessons that no amount of schooling could have taught me.
Hi, I'm Taylor Stetcher, and I've known Jenny for quite some time now. I played softball with her for numerous amount of seasons, and the first day I met Jenny, instantly I knew she's energetic, sociable, talkative, loved by everybody, and you could tell right off the bat. I was the new kid, I was the rookie, I didn't know anybody on the team. I was 2 years younger than everybody else. I didn't know the environment, so it was a struggle the first practice, but Jenny came up to me. She's like, "Hey kiddo, welcome to the team, open arms, big hug," and just ever since then, she's been a part of my family. I consider her as my older sister, and I love her to death, but throughout the course of knowing her, I got to realize who she was as a person, and what I've recognized is that she puts her heart and soul into everything she does. On the ball field, school, people she meets, everything. She gives 100% and she strives. She knows what she wants, and that's the best attribute about her. She knows what she wants and she works hard to get it. She doesn't take no for an answer. She'll work hard to get it, and that's the best part about her, is that she's kind, she's lovable, and she inspires me. I look up to her like a lot, and I don't think she realizes how much she means to me and how much I strive to be like her, but I love her to death, and I wish her good luck in the future, and obviously she'll do well because that's who she is, and she thrives, as I said. So good luck, Jenny, and wish you the best.
In August of 2019, me and my family went to Softball City in Surrey, BC to watch the Olympic qualifying tournament where I met Team Brazil. My stepmom was actually talking with the head coach when he all of a sudden asked me if I'd like to join their team for a practice. After I graduate from North Surrey Secondary, I'll be moving to Calgary, Alberta to study athletic therapy at Mount Rural University, as well as continue playing the game of softball on a full-ride scholarship for the St. Trojans.